Hi everyone, I'm Chris. I'm the owner of Fairway Home Detailing. I'm here with Don. He oversees the handyman division of our company. And Chris Ryan. He's one of our home experts that oversees all the crews that are out there working. And we're sending out this video to do a brief introduction of a brand new program we have called Gutter Club. Gutter Club is a great program if you're not in a position right now to get the most out of our full service home maintenance, but you still need someone reliable and someone out there frequently to maintain your gutters. This is a great program for you. With this program, we'll be out there 4 times automatically throughout the year. And then you have an option to call us if you do notice a clog or if they get dirty quicker than 3 months for any reason, just give us a call. And all those touch-ups are performed at no cost. So for one flat fee, you'll have a full year of maintenance-free gutters. What Don's going to talk about an importance of, for the house, and Chris is going to talk about convenience, I think. But what I want to mention before we go any further is the safety factor. There's nearly 500,000 people a year that get hurt on ladders, and 97% of those are homeowners. So staying off a ladder when you can hire someone affordably to clean the gutters is a really great decision, rather than spending your Sundays or Saturdays up there on a gutter and then get hurt and can't go to work on Monday. So as our little thing up here says, do what you do best and outsource the rest. So we hope that you'll consider us to be the ones to maintain your gutters while you do something either you enjoy more, or maybe you could work more or make more money rather than clean your gutters. But really leave the hazardous gutter cleaning to us, and I think you'll really enjoy it. So this is Chris Ryan, and he's going to talk about our Gutter Club program also.
And convenience.
Convenience.
So there's a lot of factors to this that make it convenient and valuable because of that. So we, like Chris mentioned, we pre-schedule 4 appointments for you. So it's quarterly, every 3 months. And that can be kind of adjusted a little bit to your need. But so you don't even have to do anything, and we're out there 4 times. You don't have to wait till that huge rainstorm, a couple inches of rain in an hour, kind of heavy downfall, and say, oh my God, there's waterfalls coming off the side of my house, and I need to find somebody to clean the gutters. Then you got to remember to do that, which we all know is hard enough in the first place. So you don't even have to worry. We're going to be out there 4 times. If you do see that, say you live in an area that has a lot of trees, like Chris said, just give us a call. So the touch-ups are also included at no additional cost. So really, every time you need it, not only do you not have to really think about it, but you don't have to find somebody, is the other big convenience factor, I think. So I spoke with somebody recently over the phone that I thought was a really good fit for that reason exactly. They said over last fall they bought a new home, had a lot of trees around it. Every couple of weeks they felt like they were having to find somebody, call somebody, get some guy to come out and clean the gutters. You just, you don't have to spend your time doing that, and you don't have to worry about doing it yourself. That's the way you've done them in the past. So just all about convenience and staying on top of them and proactive, which I think leads into what Don's going to talk about, and that's being proactive and using this to maintain your home to a higher level.
Okay, gutter cleaning.
Chris,
I was going to address something Chris said.
Okay, go ahead.
So I was trying to come up with a list on why people don't hire someone to clean their gutters now, and I think it tied in really good. Inconvenient.
Yeah.
Right. You don't mind spending money on gutter cleaning. It's not that much in the grand scheme of things to have someone clean your gutters.
I'd hate to spend money on gutter cleaning.
Well, and that's another point. I don't mean to interrupt, but this is actually a pretty good value, because if you paid to have somebody do it this many times, you'd be paying a lot more.
Right.
You want to do it.
Yeah, and that's why I think a lot of people don't do it. Very good.
Maybe that,
Yeah.
but I think there's a lot of people out there that just don't do things because they don't want to go through the hassle of finding the person.
Yeah.
And we've all seen the people going around cleaning gutters. A lot of times, often, it might not be the people you want at your house when you're not home.
That's
your
the other
wife there.
1% that falls off ladders.
You're right.
That's the 3%.
But so finding someone you trust is a big deal. We got that covered. We talked about you forget, and then the shady guy. So yeah, we cover all those 3 things. Why I think people don't do it now. So
I'll tell you, I think that a lot of people, if you're going to spend money on something, you like to see the results. If you're going to get your windows clean, it's nice to look out your clean windows. Gutters is something you spend money on that you don't get the ability to look at it and say, wow, it looks great, da 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 da. In our full service packages, I go out and I do home checkups. Every member that we have. And one of the biggest things I find outside the house is wood rot, fascia rot, soffit rot. And when we go out and repair wood rot, we try to not just throw up new wood and say, here you go, you're all fixed, here's your bill. We like to go further and find out why that wood rot occurred. People don't paint and whatever reason, but the majority of the time with fascia rot behind gutters is because gutters aren't cleaned. And when gutters don't get cleaned, they fill up with water. The water can't drain out fast enough or can't drain out at all. And the water comes up behind your gutter, falls between your gutter and your fascia. So you have this constant, during that period, you have this constant flow of water back there. And you're talking about a piece of pine back there that just never gets a chance to dry. So what happens is you get wood rot behind your gutters. You don't see it until it starts to grow outside of the bottom of the gutter, and then you see the wood rot coming out. But probably one of the most important things I believe that can be done to the outside of your house is keeping your gutters clean. And like you said, to call somebody 4 times a year, it's just ridiculous. It's just, you set it up, we're out there 4 times a year. You can let that be now. For the whole next year, we know our gutters are going to be clean.
Right.
And honestly, in my opinion, I'd much rather fall off a golf cart than a ladder. On Sundays, I'd rather be out golfing and fall off the cart than fall off a ladder. But it's a perfect package for people that want to take care of things that can create big problems with their home. And plug gutters is one of them.
How about insects?
Well,
Yeah.
When you pull fascia off and it's just
once you
full of
start
bugs.
once you start with rot and you open that up, you get bugs in there. Then before you know it, you get birds going in, woodpeckers coming in to try to. It's just.
It doesn't even have to be rotted.
It
I
doesn't.
can tell you a number of times I've pulled a handful of gutter debris out
yeah.
and it's full of carpenter ants and who knows what else.
Nasty.
And
Dead birds.
yeah, and
If gutters were on the ground, people would clean them all the time if they saw what's in there.
And going back to what you said, why don't people clean their gutters?
you don't
I
see
think
it.
that's why.
Out of
It's
sight, out of mind.
out of sight, out of mind. Unless you have a couple of dormers, you can look out and say,
Yeah.
"Well, it looks like we got birds nests
But
in here."
but they fill up and they fill up fast and you don't realize it because it is out of sight, out of mind.
Absolutely.
Even people, we get a lot of, in talking about the gutter club, well, I don't really have trees around the house, so. I mean, you'd be surprised, there could be trees 100 yards that way, and that way, and nothing right up close to the house, but the wind carries. I mean, they still need to be cleaned and can still cause problems.
What's the weirdest stuff you found in gutters? I imagine you find, like apple cores.
I know what I found there.
Well,
Underpants.
get out of here.
Swear. I don't know. I don't remember the house as much as being like, oh my god, there's underwear in the gutters. But
You guys have been cleaning gutters for years.
yeah, it's been a long time.
Years.
Yeah.
It seems to me, I don't know, maybe I'm wrong, but it seems to me somebody told me they found a minnow, a dead fish or
That
something.
sounds familiar.
I find trees growing in.
Oh, we see trees growing out of them all the time.
Whole ecosystems, trees and little animals and birds and yeah.
Mm-hmm. It is not a sexy service though. Like you were saying, it's not anything that. It's kind of like buying tires for your car. They're out of shape and the cords are showing through it. You
Change
know
the
you
oil
need
on
it, but once they're there, it's like, it's not like having a new radio or a new paint job. It's
That's
just,
right.
But to maintain something properly and not cost money down the road, it's just part of home maintenance.
Yeah.
And, if you're wondering if your gutters really do need cleaning, the next time it rains hard, put a raincoat on and walk around your house and see if all the water from your roof is coming out the downspout, or is it coming over the top of your gutter.
Yeah.
If it's coming over the top, it's going behind it too, and it just runs. Once the fascia rots, it moves into the soffit. And boy, we've seen them that are just totally, even the rafter ends become to be rotted after they go on for so long. It's not something that goes away by itself once it starts to rot.
And we'll be on top of that too with this program. If we do see rot or insects or whatever up there, we can, if you request it, we can certainly take photos before and after so you can see it, what comes out of the gutter, and then we'll also be putting on your invoices and our communications back and forth if we saw any damage up there. So we'll be your eyes for all of that you can't see.
Great package.
I think so.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So if you have any questions on it, our office number is 919-388-2204, or you can reply via email to info@fairwayhomedetailing.com. We look forward to hearing from you. Thank you.